So, part 3. This would be a Batman 2 movie. Also, at the end of this, I really need to start figuring out my own weird catchphrase. YouTubers have that. A lot of them do. So, Batman 2. In my honest offense, I could easily just pick whatever story we could work with. But I'd rather work with the Red Hood story. Just grab the whole entire Red Hood under the Red Hood movie and put some weird cameos in there. Hey, there's already a bunch of good stories. I can't think of any of them. So, yeah, that's pretty simple. So, Blue Beetle versus Green Lantern. How would this make sense? God, I hate my random coughs. So, it'll just be like the origin story for Jaime Reyes. He finds Scarab and a whole lot of other things he did in his comic book. Figuring out his Beetle without the whole entire massive weird time skip. Seriously, he's been gone for many, many years, like 5 years. What the heck? Like 1 year. Like, really? So I will do the most simplest thing and say the Scarab is literally running away from the 3 Green Lanterns. Jessica Cruz, Hal Jordan, and John Stewart. I think I keep on saying Martian Manhunter's secret name because it's both like Zatanna's name. Sometimes I get her first and last name mixed up. That's my dad with my dog. Surprisingly for a little dog, he's a pain in the ass. So, Blue Beetle meets the Green Lanterns. He does that a lot. And Jessica wants to talk to Jaime about where the Scarab sees the lantern rings. It gets freaks out and it just takes over Jaime's body. And we would have an internal thing inside of Jaime's brain where he's meeting the Scarab who takes the form of his Beetle form. He will try to explain the lanterns literally almost scorched them out of existence. And it's not just the Green Lanterns, it's all the lanterns. Like the reds, blues. Matter of fact, the Scarabs were just too dangerous for them because they're creators. And Jaime just wants to see if they are gonna destroy it. And, well, the others think they should figure a way how either to get the Scarab off or somehow convince Jaime to get control of it. Dogs are sometimes annoying. So, yeah, that will just be pretty much it. And also, another Beetle appears, the Black Beetle. Then they all team up, and the Black Beetle loses. And that's pretty much it for the movie. Now for the 13th film, it'd be Superman 2. And I realized what Superman story is more iconic than anything? Or I just make something up. It'll just be pretty much Superman fighting Supergirl. Also, I don't know if I remember this right. Did I say Batgirl was already a thing in the first Batman movie? I think I didn't, but she does play a big role discovering who Red Hood is. And the villain will just still be Lex Luthor, but with Livewire. Surprisingly, she's a funny character, even she's a massive jerk. How weird is that? So yeah, be Supergirl being a teenager, because in weird continuities In the past, she was a teenager who got sent to Earth, but now she's a little kid. But I'm just going for the teenage route because I have a plan for her as well. So Livewire will just be a typical villain who's fighting Superman and also saying he's a big jerk. He's a Boy Scout who gets his butt kicked by a robot. And she will also make a bunch of bald jokes and egghead jokes about Lex Luthor. Because who doesn't love to hear those type of jokes for Lex Luthor? So yeah, Supergirl just be figuring out how Earth works, how its laws barely make sense since it has way too many rules in different parts of the country. Because apparently, on Krypton, they just had all the rules be fair to everyone, no matter where you lived. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for the Superman 2 movie. We have Supergirl, appearing, Livewire, and many others. Now for Justice League 2 movie. The Legion of Doom. I've been wondering how I can make a Legion of Doom story, but I realized I could possibly just combine different story aspects. It will be a combination of the Legion of Doom's origin story, and, well, in a weird way, having secret protocols to defeat the Justice League. Because we all know Lex Luthor practically has a plan like that, like Batman does. And Lex Luthor and Batman is just ready to protect Justice League because he knows Luthor is possibly crazy enough to try to kill all the members. And yeah, it will just be pretty much the Legion of Doom trying to gang up on the Justice League, but Justice League keeps on backing them up. And the final fight would just be Superman and Lex Luthor, where Lex Luthor thinks he kills Superman, but instead, Wonder Woman just simply breaks his back. And Superman was just plain dead. He absorbed enough solar energy from the grass. Yeah, apparently Kryptonians can steal the solar energy out of plants. How weird is that? So, we will go for Teen Titans, the 15th film. I believe the Teen Titans is a pretty good teen hero team. But there's a lot of stories they keep on dealing with. Either Deathstroke or Trigon. So how could you make it work? Simple. Add Rose to the equation. Yeah, Rose is the daughter of Slade, but in most times she has rebelled against her father because she doesn't want to be a psychotic murderer like her dad. Who also, in some weird continuities, killed his own son. Yeah, that's a thing. Also, I heard she possibly has the healing factor as her dad, but at least she could grow back her eyeball. Ha ha! His daughter could grow back her eyeball, but he can't. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So this would just be a combined story of Slade and Trigon. Ooh, no. As I say, in one point of period, Slade did die, but Trigon saw a potential, and he kind of feels the same way. Oh, you have a daughter who betrayed you too? Well, mine can't let me conquer Earth. How rude. I'm just saying that in a comedic way. We all know he would not be like himself in Teen Titans Go, because I would never dare to imagine myself ever going through that. So both Slade and Trigon work together. Trigon giving Slade a better healing factor so he can have both of his eyeballs. Yes, he has both his eyeballs. Yay! And also, Slade will also be dealing with many other assassins. Also, I will confirm on many different relationships are truly real. Starfire and Nightwing, that's already a thing. Beast Boy and Raven, yes, because I never considered Damian Day and Raven because that's weird. And Blue Beetle is pretty much just hanging out with Cyborg because they're both have alien robot technology on them. They're not in a relationship. I say they're in a bromance. And Beast Boy knows a lot about Raven because, well, there's a comic book series coming out with Beast Boy and Raven being a couple. I'm pretty sure they haven't met the Teen Titans yet, since this is pretty much how they first meet. And Garfield, yeah, I'm still surprised his real name is Garfield, knows a lot how Raven is going through a lot of shit. And also both Starfire and Nightwing are concerned about Rose since, well, she's the daughter of one of the most dangerous assassins. Even Bloodsport and Deadshot could barely take Slade Wilson down. And it will just be like the whole entire thing about Slade going after Raven in the Teen Titans show. He won't show the mark of Trigon, but he does have some weird abilities when he was not able to do. Like apparently having his guns have infinite ammo. How long is this video now? Oh, sweet. Now I'll save those for later in the other part. So, yeah, this is pretty much Slade Wilson just doing what he did in the Teen Titans cartoon show. But this time with his daughter, who knows he should be dead because she's the one who mirageously shot him multiple times. Yeah, she confesses she shot down Slade Wilson because he would never suspect his own daughter to kill him. And Slade, well, when he does see Rose again, he just says, "I'm proud of you. No one besides my own blood could kill me and made me make a deal with a demon." And Raven realized he got resurrected by Trigon. Oh yeah, this is gonna be intense. And Trigon will have a bigger part because it almost shows he's escaping. But he's not gonna do anything until the final Justice League movie. Yep, I'm going with Justice League Dark Apocalypse was doing. So that's the end of this part. Also, one final thing I need to tell you. I'm thinking of making a new series on this channel. I really should go back on many other things I should have finished. Like that weird Cartoon Network cinematic universe I was doing. But I will do my very best to remember what my plans were and see if I did the whole entire 4 phases thing. Who knows? Either way, I will do the most simplest thing and just make DC and Marvel fusions. Sure, I wish I had the ability like Popcross Studios has, like the ability to draw out what the characters look like in my head. But I will explain why the fusion in my head works and their backstories. Even making sense out of it. So, yeah. Until I'm done with this, and see what I did with the Cartoon Network thing, then I will do my DC Marvel fusions. And some of them might not make sense to you, but to me, they more sense out of the weird idea. And also trying to figure a way how to find their backstories. See ya! I wonder if that could be my catchphrase.